Hi guys! It's time for a new concept. The concept today are vowel teams that actually you learned with Miss Berent a long time ago in the fall, but I really think we need to just reintroduce them because it was a long time ago and it was before we were doing this drill with you guys. So I want to kind of reintroduce it. Okay, I might only spend a week on this. We'll see, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see how you guys catch on to it, okay? All right, the first one is AW, and the next one is AU. They both make the same sound, and the sound is ah, okay? So it's like an O, like ah, except your mouth is longer. It's like an oval, so your mouth makes an oval. Ah, okay? All right, so these are the cards. So when we do the drill with these cards, they'll be AU says ah, AW says ah, okay? All right, as always, there's spelling rules with it, so you know when to use which one because they make the same sound. It's a little, let me think. They have the rules in place, but I have noticed with AU and AW, there seems to be a lot of oddballs. If you remember from spelling, what oddballs are is they don't follow the rules, and we always just call those oddballs. There seems to be a lot of those with AW and AU, but it's okay because as you get older, you're going to kind of memorize which words are AW and which words are AU that you see a lot. Okay, but it's good for you to know the rules in spelling. Okay, so the first one is AU. Okay, I already wrote some words down. The rule, though, let me tell you that. AU will be in the beginning. You know, let me cover this. There we go. Okay. AU will be in the beginning of a word. Or in the middle, okay? So in general, AU, if you hear the ah sound in the beginning of a word, you know that it's AU. If it's in the middle of the word, it's generally AU. There are some exceptions, which we'll go over in a minute, okay? Actually, we'll go over right now. So AW, just sort of, this board's giant. Okay. AW rule is at the end. Okay, so if it ends in the ah sound and there's nothing after it, then it's generally AW. It can also be in the middle if the letter after it is a K, an L, or an N. Okay, so I'll give you some examples so you'll understand that a little better. So just to go over, AW is at the end or in the middle if there's an L, an N, or a K after it. Okay, and AU is in the beginning or the middle. Okay. All right, so first, AU. Let's go over the words. These are the words that I came up with. If you think of more in your head, that's great. AU, words, author. We all know what that is, the person who writes a book, right? See how that's in the beginning. August is also in the beginning. That's capitalized because it's a month. Sauce is in the middle, like spaghetti sauce or barbecue sauce, whatever. Because, we usually kind of say because, but I think the real pronunciation is because. So that's in the middle. And launch, like if you're going to launch a rocket or a rubber band or something, that's in the middle also, launch. Okay, for AW, at the end here, jaw, see how the AW is at the end? Jaw, like your jaw. Claw. Saw, like I saw you at the store yesterday, or we have a saw in our garage. Okay, and then here comes the different middle rules. So one of the letters that has to be after the ah sound, if it's in the middle, is an L. So if there's an L after the ah sound, it's usually AW. Not always. There are words that don't fit that rule, but it's usually AW. So an example would be crawl. See how there's an L right there? Crawl. Next, for the rule, is the letter N. So it can be in the middle when there's a letter N after it. So lawn would be an example. See how the AW is in the middle and the N is at the end of it? And then the last one, the last letter is K. AW is the one in the middle if there's a K after it. So hawk would be an example, right? Like the hawk that flies in the sky. Okay? All right, and you know, in class we always do I bring in objects either for you to keep, or if it's something to eat, you can eat it or whatever. So my object today for AW is a claw. It's a claw. It's my son's dinosaur. I think it's a velociraptor claw. I'm not sure. So this is a claw. And if we were in school, you guys could try it all on and pretend you're a dinosaur. But for now, you can just look at it and pretend you're a dinosaur. Or maybe you have something like this at home. Okay, and then AU is a little harder to find an object. So I found, oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to hold this up with it. So the claw goes AW because the aw sound is at the end. Okay, and the AU sound was a little challenging to find an object, so I ended up just pulling out a calendar. Okay, here's AU, and the month is August, so AU, and then GUST for August, okay? All right, you guys be on the lookout for some activities this week that have the letters AW and AU in them, and I will see you soon. Bye!